Tekken 8 is taking down mods. It's easy to see why after what happened with Street Fighter 5. Companies will not be able to sell all of their sexy costumes or stupid costumes via DLC if players are just able to mod the costumes in on the PC version. The time has finally come. It seems like it's happening. The companies are beginning to crack down on mods on PC. The only thing that anybody cared about when it came to PC, modding sexy costumes onto the female characters is going to go away. It's not going to be a thing like going forward. Like it's not going to be allowed on online play. It's not going to be allowed at tournaments. It's just going to just be something that the companies are actively working against because it is affecting their bottom line. Why would they want someone else to mod their content when they could simply do it themselves? When they could just sell you costumes themselves? That is the situation we're in now, where the companies are just doing everything they possibly can to undermine the PC gaming audience. All of those things that PC gamers used to say were made consoles better or made PC better than consoles are irrelevant now. They always used to point to piracy as an example. Like if you're a subscriber to Nintendo Switch Online, you get all of the games for free through a service, a legal service through a single upload, right? Through a single download. So what that means is it's everything is on like a single application that you can just access whenever. It is quicker and easier to boot up than a gaming PC. Okay, so Nintendo has destroyed the piracy argument. And secondly, the whole argument, right? Uh, the argument was that you would be able to mod your software to make it like endlessly entertaining and add new content. Well, first of all, that hasn't been true for modern games, right? Like nobody's ever gonna overhaul like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and give it a completely new campaign or whatever. Like people haven't really been able to do new things with games since like the '90s, right? Since Doom or Super Mario World. So that was out of the window to begin with. But now companies are taking active measures to avoid to um, to go after people who moderate their mod the games at all. So what that means is that you simply won't be able to do anything at all for any reason. It's over. Like you gotta have to wait for the official DLC release. Gotta wait for that official Starfield expansion pack. You gotta wait for Tekken to release its battle pass for the month, right? You're gonna have to fork over more cash if you want to see those costumes, right? That is the era you're in, and it is glorious, right? Seeing the beginning of the decline of PC gaming as digital sales become more prevalent on consoles, as Nintendo hardware becomes more powerful and continues to excel at being portable and being more popular with certain demographics and being way more affordable while playing better games. Like it's becoming increasingly clear to those of us who have more than an 85 IQ that PC gaming is not going to be able to remain competitive. Again, the issue is that everyone just equates PC gaming with piracy and like just ripping games off storefronts, right? Like, but as those storefronts become less and less viable, as companies start cracking down on all the ways to that everyone pirates their games, as mods become harder and harder to download and install, like PC gaming is going to become more and more unviable. One of the issues that a lot of younger players are having is that they don't necessarily know how computers work. People who have spent their entire lives on iOS don't know how to handle PCs. And so what that means is they don't know how to download an emulator. They don't know how to upload the ROM. They don't know how to mod the game. So even if that stuff exists for a vast portion of the gaming audience, I would argue like over 95%, like these mods are completely unobtainable. Like it isn't something that the general public will ever be able to partake in because it takes such a specialized skill set. And as a result of that, and because of the fact that like this stuff is being increasingly criminalized, you are going to see your see your modding scene just slowly fade away. You're kind of seeing that now with like Nexus mods and how they're cracking down on certain things that go against like their wishes. Yeah, that's going to be everything. And it's not just going to be like sexy costumes in the future. It's going to be everything. Like that site is not going to be allowed to exist in the future because mods are a menace against, our AAA overlords. Like, and again, like I am on their side in this regard because I am tired of people trying to say that PC gaming is in any way superior to Nintendo gaming, right? The PC master race has to be put in its place, right? It has to understand that it is subservient to the Nintendo IP, right? That you can't pirate Nintendo games if Nintendo doesn't produce games for you to play, right? Like the reality is that emulation is on the way out, modding is on the way out, piracy is on the way out. Steam is going to fall off a cliff once Gabe dies. Like the reality is, the PC gaming master race is a sinking ship, and only the most intelligent, handsome among us are willing to acknowledge that.